Welcome to Divorce Diary Show podcast. I'm Michelle Trainer, your host, and this is an episode that has been long awaited because it's been a couple weeks. I think I haven't released one on my YouTube channel in like maybe 2 months because it's been busy, and I've just kind of lost the flow of the consistency of the podcast, and I am gonna get back to it. I'm gonna at least record 2 a month because what ends up happening is I have a lot on my plate, and that's not an excuse. It's just that I do, and I wish I could just pump them out like I was pumping them out before. But I'm pumping them out two times a week, 2 times a month this summer. So we are on July 2nd. 4th of July is around the corner, 2 days from now. And I'm really excited because I'm performing in upstate New York and I'm performing in Atlanta. And I have my Chaz Palminteri wine with me right now. I'm going to show you guys at the end of the episode. I also host a show called What's Up New York, and we were filming in the Bronx today and got to taste some of Chaz Palminteri's wine. I interviewed him a couple weeks ago for Tribeca Film Festival. Lots of cool stuff happening. This episode, it's 606. That number 6 keeps popping up. The number 7 keeps popping up. It's driving me not crazy, but I'm like, that means something. 6 and 7. And we're going to talk about that in a second, but it keeps popping up. 6 is supposed to mean that 6 meaning. Let's look it up right now. I've been struggling with my love stuff again, so we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Divorce Perfect Guy. In the essence, the spiritual meaning of the number 6 revolves around the themes of balance, harmony, love, and spiritual growth. It encourages you to embrace its energy, heed its guidance, and let it illuminate your spiritual journey. And then there's 7 has been coming up too, so 7. The number 7 can represent a profound spiritual awakening and development, and can signify that you're on the right path in your spiritual journey. It can also be a divine message to continue exploring the spiritual realms and strengthen your connection with divine energies. And I'm telling you, I really am working towards that because I've been doing this like self-help journey that's on a different level than it was before. I have been in therapy throughout my lifetime, but nothing like right now because I'm with a new therapist since I want to say January. Okay, I want to say that I am on and off struggling since I started therapy, and also mostly because I met a new guy, and we kissed, and it definitely he did not want to go further than that. Like he told me after that he enjoyed it, but that he wasn't looking for any type of relationship, and it really has pushed me into a dark headspace. At times, not all times. The guy is very good looking, and I've been taking it like I'm too ugly for him, or in some way not good enough for him. And I've done this before with other men that have rejected me, but those men have always been very vocal about like physically being attracted to me. This I would assume he was, but I don't know because I haven't talked with him since our last conversation about it. We've texted a few times, him on one end for Mother's Day, me on one end for Father's Day, and that was really it. I think he messaged me on my daughter's birthday, but again, this was like 2 months ago, almost 3 months actually since the kiss. And most people would move on, and it's gotten worse for me in my heart. It's felt worse because it nothing has shifted. In fact, I feel like he's shifted further away from me because we really aren't talking. Back in like January, it seemed like we would DM. February, January, March, we were like DMing a lot. He would message me off my Instagram story and engage with me in that way, and feel like I felt like it was stopping a little bit before the kiss. It wasn't as much, but he was always looking at my story and things. And then when we kissed, definitely no more engagement. There was definitely no more engagement on Instagram. I mean, he likes a few things after that, and he messaged me once, I think, after that, but nothing like it was. And now in the last month, forget it. He hasn't liked a post of mine. He's liked something of mine on LinkedIn a couple times, but unless he muted me, I don't know. Um, that would hurt even more. I mean, I definitely muted him because I don't want to see anything because I feel rejected and stupid. His whole thing was like he's not looking to start any type of relationship because that's where he's at. Not because of me, he said. He's like he told me, he's like, it's not because of you. Although it's hard not to take it personally, you know? Especially when it's a very, very good looking guy. And he's not like a dick. Like he's not a player. I mean, and I would be surprised if he is. I mean, he's not like. So I have been taking it to the utmost extreme personal level that I have had these moods where it's like 1 minute I'm like, fuck that guy. As much as he might seem like a really nice guy, and in the 3 times I've been in person with him, he seems like a decent person. The fact that you can make out with me, and yes, I was the one who did go in for the kiss. Like I pulled him into me. But we went in, he went in with it too. Like when we kissed, it was make out. The fact that you could do that with me and be then so repulsed by me that you have to run away is somebody I don't want in my life. Fuck you for not seeing my worth. Fuck you that, like you are failing in life if you miss out on an opportunity to get to know me. That is the headspace I need to come from. That is the perspective I need to come from, as opposed to putting myself down, which I've been doing. So I'll do this roller coaster of that. Then, I have been doing therapy, but now I'm kind of also embarrassed to talk about this again in therapy because she's going to be like, it's been 3 months since you kissed him. And I'm embarrassed. It's like, why can't I get over this? And it's not just this. Is this happened before with other situations with men where it's hard for me to get over things? Most of the time, I've been with more physical with the guy, or I've dated them, or there was one guy where it was a long time. It was taking me a while to get over it because he because it was like a religious thing, and then I was like stuck on that. So I do get stuck in these patterns, and I know, and to the point where I'm feeling very sad, like overwhelmingly sad from it. I think that this guy was so good looking that it made me feel like you'll never get someone as good looking as that. You're fucking ugly. You're old now. You, which I'm not. I'm not old, but like 42. Like all these things are coming in my head. And then like I saw a post from Hannah Berner, a big famous comedian, and I was about to like it, and then I saw that he had liked it. His little icon pops up, and I'm like, ew. So like it bothered me and triggered me into this horrible state of mind, like about all the things I'm not, based off of him liking something. It sounds ridiculous, but this is what goes on in my brain. It's insane. Now you're listening to this and going, wow, this bitch needs help. This is what has been my MMO, or how I translate and perceive things for a long time, since probably I was a kid or a teenager. I'm trying to get out of it. I feel stuck and I'm sad. I don't want to be in this headspace. I'm sad because I'm wasting time in this negative train of thought when I could be happy and enjoying all the positive things. And I know that this is what personal development is, because when I was listening to other motivational podcasts, they're like, personal development is changing your thought pattern and processing. And I know that this guy himself would say that he's personally developing or working on himself, all that stuff. But there's other part of me that's like, well, what if he's just with somebody else now? And then I would be like, if after he told me he wasn't looking for any type of relationship, if he just went with somebody else, that would devastate me. I don't want to know that. So part of me is like out of sight, out of mind, that maybe that's a good thing for me. But I'm also really just want him to come around and be like, I think you were hot and special. I just not ready. Okay, that's disturbing that I'm still going on about this. So I'm in a bad head. So today I was in a bad headspace, but on and off I've been in bad headspaces mixed with really good headspaces where I'm at my job with What's Up New York and I'm really enveloped in the amazing wonderfulness of it. And then I'll turn a corner and there's those intrusive thoughts again. Or I'll look on social media and be like, why has he not liked any of my stuff? Or why has he not looked at my story? But he's liked this, like that happens. Um, and I know that I need to stop doing that. I just don't know how to turn it off in my brain. So one of the highlights of today was that I did meet a cute guy. Sidetrack back into cute guy. When we were filming, he's one of the owners of one of the businesses. I thought he was hot. Puerto Rican and Italian. I mean, and we're kind of messaging, but I don't know. But he also said like he has a situation that's complicated. I was like, all right, well, I need to just have sex. Let's be real. Oh my god. Okay, he just wrote me a cute message. Um, yeah. Okay. Well, so I did pray that if my person that I did pray that if the person that I have the divorced perfect guy had the crush on, he, if it's not meant to be, then I would like to find somebody else. I would like a fun, hot guy to come along and have great sex with and be trustworthy of this person, you know? Um, this is the letter that I wrote to God and the universe. Dear God, universe, and spirit team, please help me. I hate this thought pattern. It sucks. I need your help to forget about perfect divorce guy. Please hear me. I don't want to continue getting disfocused. I'm asking from the bottom of my heart. Please tell perfect divorce guy to reach out to me to give me any small validation that he was attracted to me and that it's not me. Before you guys start to analyze my patheticness, this is a letter to the universe, okay? Any small validation that he was attracted to me and that it's not me, okay? Is there any small hope he and I will be in each other's lives for real? I can't take this feeling anymore and I need help getting it out of it. If divorce perfect guy and I meet for coffee, so I go on to this whole other thing. If he's meant to be with me down the road, can you please give me a sign? They message me or the songs, these following songs. If all of my, if, what does it say? If me and divorce perfect guy are not meant to be, I need help stopping my thoughts. Please bring me someone I find sexy, I can have great sex with. Please bring me more acting work. Please bring me any good distraction that will help me forget about perfect divorce guy. This I pray to you for and hope you can help me for this see this fruition. Thank you. Love, Michelle. I am grateful for my life and beautiful daughter. Okay, so my mother's calling me. My mother's always calling me during the middle of the podcast. Hang on 1 second, guys. All right, so I got a little flustered there. There's lots of chaos all the time. My mom's security got breached a week ago with her SIM card. Everything was okay. Everything came out okay, but it freaked us out. There's social media hacking and internet hacking and security shit is nerve-wracking and it can drive you into paralysis, let me just tell you. I really hope that I don't go down rabbit holes anymore because I think the universe is definitely testing me with like, hey, how are you going to handle things when it gets to be pressure? The pressure is on, right? So like I when I was on the phone with my mom just now and she's talking about something else, it was like spiraling into an anxiety wheel. Um, I think in the past with some of my anxiety, I like to get distractions, so I do the fantasy in my head, and then I try to find a man that I might be have a crush on, or then I'll think about somebody like a guy that's not giving me the attention I wanted that I was attracted to, and I'm like, what? Why is he not giving that to me? Is he talking to somebody else? And then I'll go down that rabbit hole of scenarios. And what my medium had told me was that you make up these scenarios that aren't true and I don't want them to come true. I just hope the guy, that divorced perfect guy, is just focusing on him and doesn't want to lead me on. And hopefully we can be friends down the road again. I mean, we didn't end a friendship or anything. We were just really starting one. And it just feels like now it's at a stagnant pause. And it's made me feel very, very down and disappointed. And again, I think what I should be saying is, why the fuck do you feel down? If some jerk off, and I'm only calling him a jerk off because he's missing out on me, he skipped over me. You're a jerk off if you skip over someone like me. Beautiful, smart, funny, a great mom. I care about people. Yeah, I have my flaws fucking too. But like everyone who feels down about themselves or self-doubt themselves needs to talk to themselves like this and say, that person doesn't want to text you back, doesn't want to see you again, pretends like they want to see you again just to fucking blow you off. They could suck a big fat you know what. You know why? Because if I look back at it, those men in my life that were like I was upset about not returning their my love for them or the kind of effort I wanted back. Now I look back and then I'm like, ugh. I mean, this guy's really hot, so I don't know if I'm gonna look back at him like that. But I hope I do, because you dumbass, you passed up on me, and I know what the universe keeps throwing the same fucking test at me, and it's the test of loving myself. And I don't know how to love myself anymore. I don't know how to stop the intrusive thoughts, except scream over them. Today I started doing that in the sidewalk. Scream over them. Right, right. I won honorable mention for 180, which was written about the producer guy a couple years ago that did a 180 with me, and I won. After having another intrusive thought episode, crying, all of a sudden I got back to my computer and I looked and it said I got an honorable mention, and then I was in the running for this my screenplay was in the running in this film festival in Canada, and that was the play I wrote about the guy who really made me feel like shit. I slept with him. This one I didn't just guess I slept with. So I said, this is the God saying, bitch, right. So I am going to keep writing and creating from it. I'm hoping that my material at Villa Roma tomorrow night, the bit I have about Divorce Perfect Guy, which got over 1,700 views online, I hope I'm going to make it even stronger. And I hope it hits well. And I hope I get out of this funk. Because there's too much in life to be grateful for. And I want to make people laugh through this shit that goes on in my brain, you know? Punchline Comedy Club is where I'm performing in Atlanta, July 11th. I hope to see you guys there. Um, and I also hope to see you if you're in upstate New York, Callicoon, New York. I'm going to be there tomorrow night. Is it tomorrow night? Holy fuck, it's tomorrow night. I got work to do on my set. I love you guys. This I share my journey to help you. Maybe this is entertaining, this episode, but it's definitely part of my, I don't want to say it is therapy. It's part of my journey. I love sharing where I'm at because as much as one person might think I'm nuts, the other person might be like, yeah, I do that to myself too. When you feel low about yourself, put that Mike Tyson hat on, where I say when I saw that video, Mike Tyson answering a question of here, I'm gonna play it for you guys. Hang on. Put your Mike Tyson hat on when you self doubt, and here's what I mean. All right, ready, guys? All right, here it is. Ready? Thing you wish people understood about you more. Nothing. Nothing. No. Fuck you. So this was a repost I did from what was it from? I don't even know the name of the group. Oh, Stay the Course. You wish people understood about you more. Nothing. Nothing. No. Fuck you. So that mentality to me is if somebody is passing on you instead of doing what I do, which is why what did I do wrong? Am I not good enough? Am I blah 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 beep? You have to do what Mike Tyson just did. Say fuck you. I'm not shifting who I am. I'm perfect the way I am. Flaws included. If you want to pass on me, bitch, bye. You failed in life. Like Yamaneika, off topic with Yamaneika. Yamaneika Saunders is one of my favorite comedians now officially, and she read my letter on her off the topic episode, Channel 96 on satellite. Shout out Yamaneika. If she'll ever listen to this, I don't know, but she read my email online on the I'm gonna read it to you guys because fuck it, why not? Ready? Hold on. I'm gonna play what I my email that I read to her on okay. This show Yamaneika's content brought me out of a dark headspace that I've been recently going through. One of my favorite quotes from one of the episodes, and there have been many, is if he's not wanting to touch my titties, he failed in life. I wish you were in my head every time I hear a negative thought about myself and the self-doubt I'm having with finding the love of my life and not feeling imposter syndrome. As a single mom trying to make her acting career flourish, Yamanika not only inspires me, but makes me laugh, and I'm grateful for her. Michelle, my God, my God. I want to start off by saying I love you, Michelle, and your child, or children. You just said you're a single mother. You can say how many children you have. I love you. God bless you. When people say that about me helping them through their darkest times, I want people to understand I am also in some of my darkest times. It rejuvenates me to connect with you guys. It makes my spirit feel better when I'm able to talk and get out my thoughts and laugh. One of the things that makes me feel the best is when I can make other people laugh and other people feel good. That makes me feel so good. And I know that it is not me that is doing that. I have been blessed to have that gift from God, that He decided to entrust me and so many others. I'm not the only funny person in the world, but He has trusted us to be the angels of laughter. And um, I'm glad. Don't be in a dark place. Don't second guess yourself, but also don't think that you're alone. Don't ever assume that I am gotten it going on, and I think a lot of people think that because I'm so fun. And so this goes on, and you should listen to Yam giving white women a break. That's the episode of topic of Yamanika. But I put this on unlisted on my YouTube, unlisted, just because I needed to re-listen to it this over and over again. This bit, it has really gotten me out of a bad headspace. Her show just puts me in a great mood. Mostly I think she connect. I like what she does because I share my whole life and the way she kind of connects with her audience. I'm not the same exact way, but she's just wonderful and she's free. And side note, divorce perfect guy, just like my post on LinkedIn. And there it is. I don't know if it's like he blocked. I don't know if he like unfollowed me on like my I don't think he unfollowed me. I would hope not, but I don't know if he like muted me on my Instagram stuff. But like the liking stuff on social media makes you feel validated in some weird way sometimes. And I haven't seen him like even look at my story in a long time. And it's like, is maybe he didn't mute me because even be looking. I don't know. I could be just completely wrong, but it just I needed to hear that from that day that Yamanika posted that when I listened to the episode, I was like so happy. Anyway, I do hope that I let go of these negative thoughts in my head because if I don't talk, I guess I sidetracked a little bit. If I don't talk over the thoughts, they just consume me and I'll go in a cycle and a circle and a cycle and a circle. Um, I would love for this guy to message me and say, "Hey, how are you?" And I might let go a lot of these intrusive thoughts, but I know it's like a band-aid to cover up what's really going on, and that's me just being okay with me. I don't know if I've ever been just okay with me. If I like somebody, I want the validation from them, and I won't feel happy unless I'll get over them. And I don't know if that's healthy, but I'm tired of it at 42. So here's to hopefully talking over those intrusive thoughts. Yamaneika Saunders being my my happy space. And to you guys for listening. I'm Michelle Traina. This is Divorce Diaries. I'll be in Atlanta July 11th performing Divorce Diaries live. I hope to see you there. Stay tuned for more.